Hello, you are watching the Bear Pit TV, sponsored by Ladbrokes. This is, of course, my last first 11, predicted first 11 for the 2016-27 season. It's not been the greatest of seasons for Stoke, we all know that, so we're not going to dwell on what a poor season it's been. I'm going to dive straight in to what I think we should play against Southampton, even though I know for a fact Mark Hughes won't play anything like this team. But here we go. In net, obviously Jack Butland, no-brainer. Centre-backs of Ryan Shawcross and Indy. Left back, I'm going to go for Muniesa. I think that he was given, 2 opportunities to try and prove himself at left back, having come in for Eric Peters. And then he was quickly dropped. I appreciate he didn't have the greatest of games, but then Peters hasn't had the greatest of seasons, really. So I think it's a bit unfair to kind of bomb Muniesa out immediately after these 2 games. I think he needs another shot at it, and then we can really assess the depth we've got at left back going into the summer. Right back, through lack of choice, really, it's going to be Glenn Johnson. We all know he didn't have the greatest of games against Arsenal. He's coming for a little bit of stick at the moment, and it looks like Bardsley might be off in the summer. There's a few rumours circulating in the press that Bardsley won't be at Stoke, which is a shame because I think he's been extremely consistent for Stoke when he's been called on. Johnson, his season's been okay. These last few games not like great, if we're honest, but through lack of choice, it's going to be Glenn Johnson. In midfield, I'm going to go for Cameron and Whelan again. I think they're our best holding midfielders, and I think when I play this 4-3-3 formation, you do need to have 2 decent holding midfielders, so Cameron and Glenn Whelan. Moving further forward, I'm going to go for Arnautovic on the left. We all know that, it's an obvious choice. In the middle, I'm going to go for Berahino. I'm frustrated that he didn't start against Arsenal, but we need to get Berahino fit. We need him to sneak a goal before the end of the season to help his confidence go into the summer. So Berahino up front. On the right, I'm going to go with Sobey. I'm absolutely baffled as to why Sobey's just been bombed out of the squad. There really is no explanation. I know Shaqiri's come back in, he's regained fitness, and he kind of came in for Sobey, but there should have been a way to find a place, or at least more sub appearances for Sobey, because he was great. He was absolutely fantastic for that kind of middle, late third of the season, and then we've just barely seen him. I'd almost get it if he made the odd sub appearance here and there, but he's not even been doing that. It's completely confusing. I'm not sure why. And then in the hole, I've been calling for this for several weeks now. Again, I don't think Mark Hughes is going to play this, but it is so obvious and apparent to me that Shaqiri's best position is not on the wing, it's in behind the strikers, in that Joe Allen role that he's kind of been playing this year. Shaqiri has to play there. He's been drifting there naturally quite a lot these past 3-4 games, and that is where he finds the space, where he gets time on the ball to pick them passes. It seems so obvious to me. I'm not too sure why Hughes can't see that, but that is what I'd go for. So for my last first 11 of the season, Butland in net, Shawcross and Indy, left back Muniesa, right back Glenn Johnson, holding midfielders of Cameron and Glenn Whelan. Then further forward, I'm going to have Shaqiri in that number 10 role, then a front 3 of Arnautovic, Berahino, and lastly, Sobey. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you reckon that seems good. Let me know if you think Shaqiri should also play that number 10 role. What's happened to Sobey? What's happened to the season? Give the video a like, and we'll see you on Sunday versus Southampton.